everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today we're going to be doing a 2-page layout using that Autumn Chill paper pad by Die Cuts with a View. I think I got it at Tuesday morning quite a while ago, but really like the different types of colors that it has. Not your typical fall colors, and that's what we're doing today is a fall layout. That cut file on the paper there is by Paige Evans, and so I already cut that down and glued that on the paper. That paper is actually an off-white, like embossed paper. It came in a paper pad. I believe I got it from Michael's, and so it has a bunch of fall sayings already embossed like on the paper. And so I thought that was perfect. And then that picture that I am scrapbooking there, I'm not really into photography, but when I saw this leaf with the raindrops like so perfectly placed on it, I decided I would take a picture of it. And I don't usually scrapbook scenery or anything like that. Usually, you know, it's pictures of myself, my family, but really wanted to kind of capture that picture and keep it, you know, otherwise it's just gonna get lost in my phone somewhere. And fall's one of my favorite times a year, so just wanted to capture that and just the beauty of fall. So what I'm doing with those alphas there is spelling out blessings. So, you know, the whole title would be Fall Blessings. Before I started putting it down, I forgot to look to make sure that there were enough letters, and I did not have enough S's. So what I did, I think I used the number 3, 2 of them, and cut them apart here. So not the perfect S, but it works. Otherwise, I would have had to come up with a whole different title, rip those off, possibly ruin the layout. So I just tried to kind of maneuver the S. It looks a little bit crooked, but like I said, it's better than nothing or trying to rip everything off the page. So once I got that down, I really didn't have many embellishments to go along with it. So I went through the paper pad, or here's some chipboard, fall chipboards that I have. I have a ton of fall things. Like I said, it's my favorite time of year. I try and do as much out and about in fall, pumpkins, leaves, that kind of stuff, hikes in the fall. So I always try to collect as many fall things as I can. And these wood pieces here, the leaves, I actually found at Hobby Lobby last year, and they were actually in the seasonal things. They weren't in the scrapbooking things. They were like in the front of the store where they have all the seasonal, I'm assuming all the seasonal things in Hobby Lobby are always at the front of the store. I don't know. But it was in a weird spot. It was up front. It wasn't in the scrapbooking stuff. I think I actually got pumpkins or something along the Halloween lines up in that section as well. So I just overlaid a couple of them to the bottom right of the picture, and then it cut out because I was fussy cutting these flowers out of a paper in the paper pad. And so you can see on the left in the middle there's a clump of flowers. I fussy cut those, and then I just didn't think you guys needed to see all of that. So I think that kind of, until I kind of finish up on the second page, I think that kind of completes the first page. I do add more, you'll see later on, but I think I start on the second page next. And I really like that floral that I fussy cut out. And I didn't use much of the paper to fussy cut those two or couple of flowers. And so I actually use that as the background. So you'll see me lay it out. And there is, you know, obviously a chunk cut out because I fussy cut. Maybe you'll see it. Hopefully you'll see it. I don't know. There, you can see it. I had to trim off the top of it. but I really wanted to utilize as much of that paper as I could because I really like that paper. So what I did is I used a scrap piece of the green that I matted the picture with on the first layout. I cut that and covered up the side there where the cutout was, and I didn't want it the full length of the page, so I cut off some of it. And then recently on one of my other layouts, I think it was my last process video that I posted, I kind of overlaid a couple of pictures using foam tape or foam stickers, and it almost like carried out the scene across the page. And so these two pictures here are kind of an overview of a valley with the leaves, different colors. And so I kind of wanted to incorporate the same idea into this layout. They're going to be in completely separate books, but I just thought it looked really cool because I tried to line up the horizon all the way across, and it just looks like one giant picture. So I am really happy with the way that turned out. So it was just now kind of figuring out how I wanted to map the photos on the second page. I did decide to use this paper here and incorporate more of the yellow paper. And I think here I'm trying to find my T-square. I've been really trying not to use it as much as I have in the past, but I did really want to make sure that that was straight. So I think that's the only time I use it, hopefully, that you guys will have to see. But then I trimmed off the edge of that picture because there was like leaves coming in, and like I said, I wanted the horizon to just look like it carried across the page, even though one is a horizontal picture and one's vertical. At the end, you'll see kind of what I'm kind of talking about. So then I used the back side of that kind of yellowish floral paper to back the picture, one of the pictures, and then I'm going to use that for the other one there. So the picture that I am backing right there, that is kind of like a rose gold checkered paper, and I did kind of make the mat bigger than I usually do, just to utilize the scraps. Honestly, that's like the only reason why I did it. And then I'm going to use this yellow paper just to incorporate some more of the yellow in. So I place that down, and then honestly, after I place the pictures, I do a little bit of embellishing, but not a lot on this one. I might go back. I really like the fussy cut flowers on the first page. It just took forever because they're so small, and to be honest, I was just not in the mood to keep fussy cutting. So I tried to find any others that I could find, any other embellishments that I could find. So there you can kind of see how I have the horizon kind of carrying across the whole page there. Once I lift up my hands. But then I found these leaves. Like I said, I was trying to find as many embellishments as I could. I found these leaves in the Warm and Cozy ephemera, and the colors matched pretty well, so I decided to use those. So I just added a cluster up above the picture there. That middle one is like a rose gold or a gold leaf there. And then I did incorporate a couple more of the wood leaves, and I apologize for the shift in the camera view. I opened up the drawers that my tripod's on, and it completely kind of shifted everything, so I apologize for that. But then I put some of those wood veneer pieces over top to layer it a little bit, and then added a couple of more leaves to like the, I guess, middle left of the second page there. And then really, I think I did find a couple of leaf chipboard. So there, sorry, you can see me put my ephemera away there. But I do find some leaves and some little white flower chipboard pieces in one of the chipboard collections that I have. So I added a chipboard just to give it some dimension there. And then to the bottom right of the second page, I add a couple of small like white floral, and then I do add one of the wood leaves again, and then I think that finishes out this layout. Like I said, I might go back and add some more ephemera, layer it, but for now that is what I have, and I appreciate you guys watching, and if you could subscribe to my channel, that would be awesome if you haven't already, and then like and comment on my videos. That helps me as well, and I hope everyone's staying safe and healthy, and we will see you next time. Thanks, guys.